इस नई लाइव स्ट्रीम में। तो अभी हम आगे का मैच खेलने वाले हैं, जहाँ पर छोड़ा था उससे आगे शुरुआत करेंगे। हम जीतने के लिए हमें 4 विकेटें चाहिए और पैट कमिंग्स अभी आए हैं, आखिरी विकेट गिरा था। पैट कमिंग्स आए हैं क्रीज पे।
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but
और
straight
ये
to extra
देखिए
cover.
मिस फील्डिंग कैसे की इन्होंने, 2 रन चुरा लिए गए वहाँ पे। अरुण जेटली स्टेडियम पे मैच हो रहा है।
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Through the gap, great shot.
बड़ा शॉट लगाया 4 रन के लिए।
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
4 विकेटें चाहिए हमें जीत के लिए। और ये विकेट बहुत ही बड़ा झटका लगता हुआ। बड़ा शॉट खेलना चाहते थे, कंप्यूटर ने खुद ही कैच कर लिया, मेरे को जरूरत नहीं पड़ा। AI
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Ashwin finishes an excellent over and walks away with a well-earned wicket.
चाहिए। ओह, अच्छी बॉलिंग। गाइस ये बताइए कि आपको सबसे बढ़िया विकेट कौन सी लगती है? प्लम बोल्ड, कॉटन बोल्ड, कॉट। मेरे को तो सबसे बढ़िया विकेट LPW प्लम लगता है। सबसे बढ़िया विकेट वो होती है जहाँ ड्रैग ऑन टू द स्टम्प्स, वो भी बहुत ही अच्छी विकेट होती है। बैट्समैन को चकमा देती है जब बॉल इसीलिए मेरा फेवरेट डिसमिसल प्लम है, LPW प्लम। मैं कोशिश करता हूँ इस गेम में कि प्लम भी आउट करूँ, ज़्यादातर फास्ट बॉलिंग में मेरे को बहुत ही मज़ा आता है। नॉट आउट है ये।
Quick onto that in the infield.
बढ़िया बॉलिंग। अब इस बस औपचारिकता ही रह चुकी है इस मैच में ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए।
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
अश्विन इस इनिंग में भी 5 विकेट
Well
ले
batted,
सकते हैं।
4 runs off the over. Australia are 224 for 7. The right armour is coming into the attack from the stadium end.
बैट कमिंग स्ट्राइक पे, बुमराह बॉलिंग करेंगे। अच्छा डिफेंस किया। कब बटन मैंने दबा दिया था, इतना लेट रिएक्ट किया इसने।
Finds the fielder with that shot.
क्या हम नई बॉल के अंदर विकेट ले सकते हैं, जीत सकते हैं?
Dug that out well. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, 1 off. Australia are 225 for 7. They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket.
अश्विन करेंगे कमिंग्स को।
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
चीटिंग कर रहे हैं जे
Lovely
कमिंग्स
cover
का।
drive, but straight to extra cover.
कॉन्फिडेंस इतना जल्दी से कैसे बढ़ गया, हालांकि
Left
उन्होंने
alone,
गेंदें भी
easily
बहुत ही
through to
कम
the
खेली
keeper.
हैं।
Thought it had got past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Ashwin bowled a tidy line that over.
मेडन ओवर अश्विन
Bumrah
द्वारा।
ready to start from the stadium end. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one.
हाइट होगा। डेफिनेटली हाइट है।
Nicely played.
और जो
Perfect
गैप
timing.
में खेला है, 4 रन प्राप्त करेंगे स्टार। अच्छा शॉट।
Star has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
आउट, ये तो
It's a
बिल्कुल
very
क्लियर आउट
strong
है।
appeal here.
The 8th wicket. To fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright. And then look
विकेट्स
to
अंपायर
expand
कॉल
the
होता,
shot making as they settle in.
रिव्यू बचा सकते थे। लाइन
First
आए
ball
हैं।
for the batter coming in.
Oh, now that's a
बहुत
brilliant
ही बढ़िया
diving stop.
फील्डिंग। गाइस जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, कमेंट करिए और शेयर
Couldn't
कर
get it through the
दीजिए
field.
अपने
4
फ्रेंड
runs added in the
के
over.
साथ।
Australia are 229 for 8. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5 for.
जो भी मेरे साथ जुड़ा हुआ है अभी तक, मेरे को पता नहीं है कौन कौन जुड़ा है। वो
Nicked it.
बाजी किनारा लगा।
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Catches the inside edge, but it'll fall safe. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over and another
अच्छी
tight over by the
bowling।
bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters.
आफ्टर टच यहाँ पे रखूँगा तो
Cuts that off well
चांस
in the
है
infield.
LBW आउट करने का। LBW
Thick edge.
अभी
No,
बाहरी
it's
किनारा
racing
लगा।
away.
वहाँ पे कोई फील्डर तैनात नहीं था।
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Four runs added there. Australia are 234 for 8. They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a fifth wicket. Straight to the fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Thick inside edge there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Just the one run off. Australia are 235 for 8. Bumrah ready to start from the stadium end.
लाइन होंगे सामने बुमराह के। बुमराह का सामना करेंगे लाइन। ये कहना चाहिए हमें कमेंटेटिंग में।
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. 4 runs added in the over. Australia are 239 for 8. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5 cut. Edge. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Timing on that shot was just perfect.
4
Brilliant
run
shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Dug that out well. That's the over. Australia are 244 for 8. Through the gap, great shot.
एक और बढ़िया शॉट लाइन के बल्ले से आता हुआ.
Nicely through the covers.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Wow, that missed a lot.
स्विंग खत्म हो चुका है.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. There's a chance with a direct hit. End of the over, 5 off it. Australia are 249 for 8. Ashwin having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the 1 for a 5 for. Krishna, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Just the 1 run off. Australia are 250 for 8. Bumrah ready to start from the stadium end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Misses everything.
और ये बीट किया शमी ने.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
तीसरा स्पेल लेकर आए हैं.
Shami kept it tight.
How that miss?
Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Will need a direct hit. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. This is a big appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Doesn't beat the infield.
आखिरी 2 विकेटें बाकी हैं. गैप ढूंढ निकाला है. नई गेंद लगता है लेनी पड़ेगी. पुरानी गेंद से स्विंग खत्म हो चुका है. ये तो 4 रन होंगे. कमिंग ऑलराउंडर बाली पारी खेल रहे हैं.
Looks like the new ball is taken. Captain wants to mop the tail up, probably.
Yeah, this new ball is really going to make life difficult for the tail. Good decision.
पहले ही मिस बीट किया. नॉट आउट है ये.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
और ये नई गेंद का एक और
Gets forward, head over the ball.
पहलू होता है कि
Smashes it away. Nothing really
अगर
wrong with
नई
that
गेंद
ball.
ली जाए
Got
तो
onto the front
रन्स
foot
भी
and
बढ़ते
found
हैं।
the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Nice, solid defensive shot. 4 runs added in the over. Australia are 265 for 8. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well.
गाइस जल्दी से जाकर मेरी नई वीडियो डाली है मैंने, वो जाकर देख लीजिए। उसमें से मैंने ऑस्ट्रेलिया की टीम को ऑल आउट कर दिया है। ट्राई सीरीज़ का मैच खेल रहे थे हम, तो उसकी हाइलाइट्स हैं।
Quick onto that in the infield.
लाइक शेयर कमेंट करना ना भूलें।
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over and none off it. Krishna ready to start from the pavilion end. Ashwin coming into the
अश्विन
attack
को
from the
एक
pavilion
विकेट
end.
चाहिए अपने 5 विकेट प्राप्त करने के लिए।
Onto the front foot. Super shot.
ये
Should be full.
बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट,
Can't
4
fault
रन।
bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over. Not many coming from it.
पैट कमिंग्स ने पिछली फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में भी रन बनाए थे और इस इनिंग में भी तंग कर रहे हैं मुझे।
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. This might be trouble. They've gone up, but I'm not
बाल
sure what
बचे।
they're appealing for. Outside edge, doesn't carry.
और जो बाहरी किनारा लगा,
Trying to keep the pressure on now.
मोटा
Great
edge
ball
लगा।
last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
लायन जो बैटिंग कर सकते हैं।
Power and precision in that shot.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
End of the over, 5 off it. Australia are 274 for 8. Shot, lent into the ball, hit through the line, 4 more.
Doesn't even
लगता है
wait to see if
पैट
the ball's going
कमिंग्स
to do
आसानी से
anything.
नहीं
Onto the
मानेंगे।
front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
4 runs added there. Australia are 278 for 8. Straight to the fielder. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Thought it had got past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No runs coming off. They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket. Times that shot to perfection.
गैप में खेला है, 4 रन प्राप्त करेंगे।
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Too straight and punched through the leg side, mid-wicket in pursuit.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Bumrah back on now. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Through the gap, great shot.
गैप में दे मारा है, 4 रन मिलेंगे।
And lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading. Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Four runs added in the over. Australia are 290 for 8. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation. Ashwin having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a 5-for.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Over completed, and it's a maiden.
ओवर की समाप्ति, मेडन ओवर।
Bumrah ready to start from the stadium end.
सबसे ज़्यादा ओवर बुमराह ने डाले हैं, लेकिन ये तो गेम है, इसमें क्या।
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
हे गाइस, अभी तक आपने मेरी नई वीडियो अगर नहीं देखी है तो जल्दी से जाकर मेरी नई वीडियो देखिए, मैंने चैनल पे डाल दी है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ ट्राई सीरीज़ का मैच हो रहा था मेरा, उसमें से हाईलाइट बताई है मैंने, कैसे ऑल आउट हो गई है ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Bumrah kept it tight. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5-foot. Jadeja, left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Very good shot there. Clips neatly away off the pads, should get 4.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Power
एक और बढ़िया टाइमिंग में हमारा शॉट 4 रन में मिल गया। इस बार लाइन भी टिक चुके हैं, दोनों बैट्समैन बॉलर्स बैट्समैन की तरह खेल रहे हैं।
End of the over, 9 off it. Australia are 301 for 8. Got that away nicely.
एक और 4 रन, रनों की गति में बहुत ही ज़्यादा इजाफा हुआ है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया हार नहीं मान रहा। 299 रन चाहिए इनको जीत के लिए। ओह, अच्छी बॉल।
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
बिल्कुल सटीक जोड़कर पड़ी थी, लेकिन उसको भी अच्छे ढंग से खेला पैट कमिंस ने।
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Over completed, 4 runs added, Australia are 305 for 8. Dug that out well.
दोनों बैट्समैन अपनी 50 की और अग्रेसर होते हुए और ये बीट किया कि काफ़ी देर बाद बीट होते हुए लाइन
End of the over, a maiden. Bumrah ready to start from the stadium end. Ashwin has been going well here, comes back on from the stadium end. No, terrible shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Picks the gap perfectly.
Cummins says thank you. It was a
Sharon
gift,
Crabtree.
and they smashed it away to the boundary
bowling.
rope. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Wow, that missed a lot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Great shot through the gap. Perfect time. End of the over, not many coming from it.
चारों तरफ रन बनाए हैं इन्होंने कमिंस ने
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Times that shot to perfection.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Eight runs added there. Australia are 318 for 8. Ashwin having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the 1 for a 5-for. Edged, what a delivery. Massive appeal.
Finally
Bowler
wicket
and
प्राप्त किया
fielders didn't see or hear anything live. Perhaps the faintest of
बहुत
mix.
ही बढ़िया सफलता बड़ी मछली जाल में नहीं आई है छोटी मछली है
Wow,
लेकिन
brilliant reactions and
बड़ी
what a catch.
गिनी जाएगी क्योंकि यह टिके हुए थे
This is a great wicket to take. Just looked to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Couldn't get it through the field. Just the 1 run off. Australia are 319 for 9. Bumrah coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. that's nice. Good defence.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Quick onto that in the infield. Nice, solid defensive shot.
सिक्सटी रन पर खेल रहे हैं पैट कमिंस. ये तो मैंने देखा अभी है.
That's the end of the over and nicely bowled. Ashwin ready to start from the stadium end. The right on pace bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Edged, but it falls safe.
किनारा लगा लेकिन कोई
Tried for
फायदा
something a
नहीं
little bit
हुआ.
different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
अच्छी लाइन.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. Inside edge. Shami with a massive appeal. Might have been back first though. Times through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Lovely shot. Cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one.
Thick inside edge there.
बाल बाल बचे.
Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 327 for 9. Dug that out well. that's nice. Good defence. End the over and maiden. Cuts that off well
क्या
in the
फील्डिंग
infield.
है, बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
एक विकेट नहीं मिल रहा.
Bumrah kept it tight. Shami ready to start from the stadium end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
एंड चेंज करना पड़ेगा.
End of the over, not many coming from it. Going with pace now. Classic cover drive, but the field will cover.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. They've gone up here. Dug that out well. 6 runs added there. Australia are 333 for 9. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Five runs added in that over. Australia are 338 for 9. Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of the over, just the one off it. Australia are 339 for 9. Ashwin back into the attack.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Through the gap. Great shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Australia absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Krishna ready to start from the pavilion end. Jadeja, left armer, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Nice solid defensive shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Dug that out well.
तो गाइस अभी तक जिन्होंने मेरी नई वीडियो नहीं देखी है जल्दी से जल्दी वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें और कमेंट करके
5 runs added there. Australia are 349
सीरीज
for
के
9.
ऊपर है। मैंने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को ऑल आउट कर दिया है।
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. Australia are 350 for 9. Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Outside edge. Bumrah kept it tight. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
कितना परिश्रम कराओगे, आउट हो जाओ ना।
Doesn't beat the infield. Overcompleted, and it's a maybe. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end.
few gaps opening up here with the more aggressive field choice. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield. Bumrah bowled well that over. Misses everything. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Oh boy, that's so close to leg. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
End of a quiet over.
कब मिलेगा आखिरी विकेट?
Digs out the Yorker. Awkward, but well played. End of the over, not many coming from it. Shami, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Gone, bowled him, it's all over.
क्या विकेट ली है आखिरकार।
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides.
यॉर्कर पे विकेट
It's a
लिया।
shame there had to be a loser.
What a match we've just witnessed. It went
सूरत हाल बताता हूँ मैं आपको वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप का। तीसरे पायदान पर है इंडिया। फिक्सचर आप देख सकते हैं, इंग्लैंड बॉल 4, पाकिस्तान बॉल 5, इंग्लैंड बॉल 4। ईडन गार्डन पे मैच होगा, वो कल करेंगे हम उसकी स्ट्रीमिंग। तो अभी हम करेंगे, खेलेंगे टूर मैच। पहला मैच इंग्लैंड के साथ है हमारा। लाइनअप सिलेक्ट करेंगे। संजू सैमसन की जगह यशस्वी जायसवाल को खिलाएंगे। कुलदीप यादव को खिलाएंगे। आवेश खान की जगह बुमराह को, और ऋषभ पंत कहाँ पर है? पंत को विकेट कीपर चुनेंगे। रिंकू की जगह श्रेयस अय्यर को खिलाएंगे, और एक बैट्समैन अतिरिक्त खिलाएंगे। वो होंगे रियान पराग। श्रेयस 5 पर खेलेंगे, 6 पर खेलेंगे पांड्या, और 7वें पर पराग। वरुण चक्रवर्ती की जगह हम खिलाएंगे शामी को। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं ट्राई सीरीज का पहला मैच।
Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between India and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now
इंग्लैंड
and
ने
again you
बैटिंग
see a
चुनी
pitch
है।
like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
So here we go, the players. Make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match, and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks
पहली
good.
गेंद
Bit of
पे
grass
ही
on top, so they'll
बढ़िया
get their
शॉट
wish, I
लगाया।
think.
4 रन
Going more
प्राप्त किए
defensive now
बटलर
with the
ने।
field choice. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
quick onto that in the infield.
T20 मोड में डालना होगा अभी हमें।
Great shot, pulled straight to back square leg though. Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive.
बहुत ही
straight
बढ़िया
to the extra
timing.
cover field.
2 रन मिलेंगे। कैच छोड़ा।
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better.
Over की
Perfection.
समाप्ति।
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Goes over the top with that shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added in that over. England are 18 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
बहुत
It
ही
just
बढ़िया
looks so
शॉट। 4 रन
easy.
मिलेंगे।
Gets onto the front foot and
इंग्लैंड
eases
प्लानिंग
through
के
the
साथ
ball.
बैटिंग कर
And
रहा
just
है,
stand and
मुझे
admire
लगता
that
है
shot.
सोच
How
कर
will he
आए हैं।
reply?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Over, England 27 for none.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack
मांडिया
from
को
the Randwick
लाया
end.
गया है। ये विकेटों पे लगती गेंद।
Edge, but it drops safely.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Few moves made in the field.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added in the over. England 33 for none.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
इम्पोर्टेंट ओवर होने वाला है ये. विकेट गिरना चाहिए.
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Straight to the fielder. 9 runs added there. England are 42 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Sharmy coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
बाल बाल बचे.
Doesn't beat the infield.
एग्रेसिव मोड में बैटिंग कर रहे हैं इंग्लैंड के बल्लेबाज. पहला विकेट गिर सकता है.
Tries to flick it past
सफलता
back square,
प्राप्त.
but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Brilliant diving stop.
अच्छी फील्डिंग.
Square cut, finds point, no run. 2 runs coming from that over. England are
स्ट्राइक
44
अपने पास
for 1.
रखेंगे.
India are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Bumrah from the Paddington end. Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Pandya pulls out, dead ball. Edge, amazing delivery. Time time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the field with a great shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Going with a more defensive field.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh my, that's racing away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, England, 61 for 1. Second dead ball now. Well, that's the third dead ball in a row. The batter looks to be getting a tad annoyed at this. Could be close. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance, but got to go back to the pavilion now.
Finds the fielder
बाल
with that
बाल
shot.
बचे, विकेटों पे थी गेंद पूरी।
Smacks that away through the gap. Perfectly timed. Four runs added in that over. England 65 for 2. Charmy from the Randwick end. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got that away nicely. Charmy deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Charmy comes up short again. Not sure if they felt a niggle in their knee or that's twice in a row now. Surely you can't have done that again. Come on, get a grip. You can always lower the bowling difficulty down a bit. It might help you until you get the hang of things. That'll be a dead ball. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Bumrah, the pace bowler coming into the attack. onto that early. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch. Drilled that one away.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Bumrah overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. Great shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond? Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score. Well, that'll be an over best forgotten and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, it's truly time for a bowling change.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Edged. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward in putting pressure on the batter. Not sure what's happening out there, but the bowler may need to remark their run-up. Well, we're in the twilight zone now. 5 dead balls in a row. I cannot recall seeing this before. It just gets worse and worse. Surely by now, an experienced cricketer like this knows what to do. Just run up, put your feet in the right place, put your arm over, deliver the ball, and get on with the game.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Bumrah from the Paddington end. Bumrah pulls out, dead ball. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to back the square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
How will he reply?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Milan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's the over. England are 116 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Straight to the fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Super shot, that. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder and square leg. 10 runs added in that over. England are 126 for 2. Bumrah from the Paddington end. Pandya back into the attack. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Nicked it. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Could be close. Gone. Caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Pandya needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Livingston didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. Pandya deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Goes over the top with that shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Whacked away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Some adjustments to the field.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
यह सफलता बहुत देर बाद प्राप्त हुई है.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away. 10 runs out of there. England 154 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Singh. Back on now. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Massive outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. 5 runs added there. England 159 for 5. Yada from the Randwick end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is.
और इसी के
Add that
साथ
maximum to the
हैरी
scoreboard.
ब्रुक की
Thank you
50
very
बहुत ही
much.
बढ़िया बैटिंग की है।
Good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Finds the edge.
बड़ा लक्ष्य हासिल करना पड़ेगा हमें।
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, that was
क्या
just
शॉट
textbook.
लगाया है।
Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
16
क्लास
runs added
शॉट।
there. England 175 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end.
A very defensive field, this.
Going with pace now.
boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yorker, and it's broken the pen.
क्या यॉर्कर है?
Inside edge, I reckon, too.
पिन पॉइंट यॉर्कर.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Great shot through the gap. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. England, 183 for 6. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final one. Over, may as well go for broke.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
अच्छी फील्डिंग बाउंड्री पे.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
आते ही खाता
Can't hit the ball
खोला
much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Woakes has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Big edge. This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Edged it. England with a massive shout. Goal!
बहुत बड़ा चक्कर करता है पहले ही ओवर में.
Oh, how did he get to that one?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nearly gets the edge. Jordan with a great delivery there.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 6 off it.
शेर
India
होना है
are
पहले
6
ओवर
for
में
1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the round wicket.
एवरेज के साथ रन बनाने होंगे, रन रेट के साथ।
No, terrible shot. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it
Oh,
through
beautiful shot.
brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Good catch. Out. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. Still honing in on their lines. About to happy to let it go through.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India 12 for 2. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot, a beauty.
Read that really well. Fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield, straight to the boundary. These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control, and finds the boundary.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Misses everything. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Wood from the round weekend. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, the couldn't get out of the way. Ouch.
Hunt watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 off it. India 30 for 2. Woakes, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Jaiswal waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. Needs a direct hit. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Too good. That is huge.
Went after the length delivery. Got plenty of it too. Got it for 6.
Treyas taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Brilliant shot there.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Jeez, timed that well.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary. That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India 52 for 3. Woakes from the Paddington end. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Out. What a screamer.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got that away nicely. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
No shot offered. They've gone up here. That's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Might look to go big again here.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. Field come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Over, India 69 for 5. There's a chance if it hits. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Woakes will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. power and precision in that shot. Needs to be on target. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Fielders look really confident. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Sharmy ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. A direct hit, and this could be gone. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The bowler looks really confident.
England get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10...
Hello and welcome.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Misses everything. No, terrible shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.